Before the video does start, I do want to say that I am giving away 2 true Hadoku fragments inside my Discord. All you guys have to do is like and subscribe and join my Discord. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Boy. In this video, I want to explain pretty much just how to get better at the game. A lot of people are still asking me how to get better at the game, even though I've dropped like 4 guides. So this video will just be putting like basically all those guides and new tips that I found basically into one video. I'll try to make it as fast as possible. But yeah, if you guys end up enjoying it, like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get right into it. Before we actually get inside the combat tips, I do want to tell you guys about an app to lower your ping. Because if you guys don't know, in PvP games, just like Type Soul, ping is probably the most deciding factor in your combat skill. So yeah, in this video, I want to talk about an app called Gear Up. It's what I've been using to get lower ping inside of Type Soul. You guys can see this is with it off. You guys can see my ping super steady. Right here, we boot up. You guys can see it's not on right now. But yeah, around like 100-ish, 20 ping. Now, if I leave and actually connect it, this is all that you guys have to do to activate it, by the way. Just press boost right there, and then it starts loading. But all I have to do is close out of my game, and then you guys can see right here as well. This is what it looks like. So you just press here, download, and you guys can see it's actually on console and mobile as well. But I go back to Type Soul, I press play, and you guys will be able to see the actual difference once when I boot up the game. Let's see. So you guys can see successfully launched, it said right there. And then yeah, all I have to do is actually load into the game. And then here you guys can see once when I actually loaded back into Type Soul, my ping is around 50, 60-ish, you know, way better than it was before at the very least. And yeah, that is pretty much what Gear Up does. It just severely lowers your ping. You guys can see I went down like 30 or 40 ping just off pressing one button. So I highly recommend that you guys download it. It'll be linked inside the description down below. But yeah, let's get right inside the actual tips now. All right, but yeah, getting right into the actual tips, the first tip that I can actually give you guys is just going to be playing the game. Playing the game will automatically improve you at the game. That should be pretty obvious. But there's going to be certain ways that you do want to play the game that will just actually make you better way faster than if you were just to blindly play the game. And that is going to be, well, first of all, playing ranked, but not only blindly playing ranked. Playing ranked will obviously improve you the fastest way because you go against people roughly around your skill level or better than you. Sometimes you'll go against someone worse than you, but most of the time it's always going to be someone the same skill level as you or simply better than you. So that is obviously going to be the best way to practice. But during those ranked games, there's 2 other tips that I want to give you guys. And the first one is just going to be keeping composure. That is probably the #1 tip for any PvP game, is just don't be scared and don't like start shaking all over the place. Once again, it's just like a Roblox game. It doesn't really matter. There's no reason why you guys should be like terrified of one singular ranked match. But I do know people that have literally said that they start shaking because they're scared to lose their match. So just trying to keep composure. Don't like, if you're low HP, don't start backing up or playing any different. Just keep playing how you guys are. If you lose, whatever, you lose a little bit of elo, it really does not matter. And then the second tip that I can give you guys is to not rage queue. Rage queuing will automatically just like completely stunt your growth as a player in any game. But yeah, pretty much what I mean by rage queuing is when you get mad like 4 games in a row and you are just basically like, the mindset is I'll get off when I win. You won't win. It'll probably take like 20 more matches and then all of your elos just simply gone, which kind of goes on par with keeping composure. Those are probably my 2 most like, that's what you need to do. But some other tips is obviously going to be parry timing. Now, parry timing in this game is very, very weird. But yeah, pretty much the way parry timing works in this is honestly, it's not like Deep Ocean. Deep Ocean, you just have to press block and then you parry, right? This game, honestly, you're better off like holding it for a little bit, and then obviously if it doesn't parry, then it doesn't parry. But this game has a way longer time for their parry window. It's like a little delayed or something, so you actually have to like hold block for a little bit to actually completely get the parry off. Like the best timing is like right when someone starts their M1, that's when you hold block, instead of other games like right before it's gonna hit you. That is normally when you're supposed to block, but in this game for some reason it's like right when they start up the wind up. It's very weird, but that's just how this game's parry works. And then, you know, obviously there's other things like your build. Builds are very important inside this game. The 2 most like ran builds inside the game at the moment is going to be Tendo or Hakuda, but that's kind of all up to you. If you guys like super fast gameplay, then I would recommend Speed. If you guys like high damage but still like cool combos, then I would recommend Tendo. And if you just like to send people inside the air and make their life miserable, then I recommend Hakuda. And then if you really like to make people's life miserable, I recommend running away and going Pedo, because you can literally just run away and spam and you'll win matches. So it really just depends on your playstyle, which way you find the game most enjoyable. I personally always recommend speed or kendo to anyone that's just starting out the game, or even if they're just trying to figure out what build they want to go. I always recommend speed and kendo because they are probably the most easiest builds to use inside this game. It doesn't take that much brain power. Hakuda doesn't take brain power, and neither does Keto, but you just won't really have as much fun playing them. If you don't really care about your rank or something like that, then I would personally recommend Kendo or Speed because they're just overall the funnest ones. But if you do care about your rank, I would probably say Kendo or Hakuda are going to be your best options. Or obviously you can just play far range with Keto. And now for your weapons. Now, the most important thing in your weapon is just get a weapon where your crit will guard break them. That is just the most important thing that you guys need to know. If your crit on your weapon guard breaks, or does any status effects or something like that, like mine will triple them and guard break, so obviously that's a very insane weapon. You guys just need to figure out a weapon that will guard break on crit. It doesn't matter what the range is or anything like that. All that you need for your weapon is for it to guard break on crit. That's all that you need. Your M1 range, your M1 speed, all that, quite frankly, does not matter because 99% of the people in this game don't M1 anyways. So yeah, your build, parry timing, play style, keeping composure, all that are all obviously very, very important. But there's other things that will instantly make you better that are kind of RNG, and that is going to be hog frags, skill boxes, and essences, which really sucks that this game is an RNG PvP. Like, if you just get lucky, then you'll be better than someone because you have better stuff. But yeah, armor, essences, skill boxes, Goku fragments, all of that you guys need. So, started off, skill boxes. You only need 2 of them. You guys need to roll for the correct moves. I believe the correct moves for Hakuda are going to be Shiori and Death Flare. The correct moves for Kendo are going to be Eviscerate and Sonata. I don't know about Keto and I don't know about healing. All I know is that you need Discord for healing. And then for speed, I believe it's Flash Fang and Ghost Leave, I think. But yeah, those are the skill boxes that I personally recommend for each of them. And then you guys will need their respective essence as well. Hakuda, you want Praise Blitz. Kendo, you want Horizon Core, I think that's called. For speed, it's Unseen Blade, and then I don't know the one for Keto or healing. I don't even know if healing has one, to be honest. But yeah, and then obviously you need Goku fragments. That is to get your lesser variant, so like Vasto, Visored, and Let's. You need 10 normal Hog frags to get your lesser variant, and then a true Hog, you need to get to the true variant, and that will obviously just automatically make you stronger. And that was pretty much all the tips. I'm not gonna lie, like the rest of the tips that I can give you is just to play the game more and keep your composure, because that is probably the most important tip to give. But yeah, use your crit a lot, learn the timing, play the game a little bit slower than everyone else, because a lot of people just like to, super speed, dash around, run around, play super fast and aggro. You don't need to play like that. You can literally like play back and wait for your opponent to make a mistake, and that is probably the best play style to play inside this whole game. But yeah, if you guys ended up enjoying it, like and subscribe. I know it was a real quick video, but those are the best tips that I can give to actually improve at the game. Most of them have to do with your build. Like I said, with Europe, your ping can be lower. So, if you are laggy, you can use Europe as well. But yeah, those are just my personal tips for this game. I might do another one for each specific race. I might do like a Ron card tips, Soul Reaper tips, Quincy tips, or things like that. But my future videos, like probably all of my videos tomorrow, will be tier list style videos or things like that, because a lot of people are asking for updated tier lists. But yeah, if you guys ended up enjoying it, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.